These entrepreneurs are off to a healthy start establishing their new business downtown. And another company picks Tucson, accelerating development on the city's south side. These stories and more coming up next on Tucson City News in Review. Hello, I'm Lane Mandel, and welcome to Tucson City News in Review, a program that looks back on the stories Tucson 12 has produced over the last few weeks. Our first set of stories highlight two new businesses in Tucson, one of which will have a significant impact on our growing biotech community, while the other, a positive impact on your health. Another company is moving to Tucson.
I'm here today to announce that Accelerate Technology Corporation will be moving its corporate headquarters here to Tucson.
Currently based in Denver, Accelerate has developed a revolutionary technology to detect disease-causing microorganisms. With the move to Tucson, Accelerate adds more weight to the city's growing reputation as a bioscience community.
And with our company's relocation, we believe this region will now have the sustainable, critical mass in biotech that will draw other companies like ours to the region.
Accelerate will start with 65 high-skilled employees and expand to nearly 300 in the years to come. At full production, the company estimates an economic impact of $255 million. How important is this announcement to the city's quest to attract biotech to Tucson?
Well, it's a headquarter company, and it's really a company that's added to the mix with companies like Ventana, Sanofi, and it really signifies we've arrived as an emerging biotech hub. This is great news for this community.
In addition to TRIO, the 5-month multi-state process to land Accelerate included the Commerce Authority, the state, the county, and the city of Tucson.
We received a call in our office from the executive of Accelerate. He asked if he could come in and visit, and I had him into our offices. He met with myself, my business advocate, Maricela Solis. We told him what the city could offer. He was very excited, and then I helped throughout the process, working with our regional economic partners, with the Arizona Commerce Authority, to help put this deal together.
I think also behind the scenes, again, was the positive environment, people working together, people being very vocal about how excited we would be to have them here.
I think it's very positive. I think that this council gets it and they've seen it, and I think that everybody on the council has participated. And you've seen the votes. When it comes to the business community and things, it's usually a 7-0 vote. So we know we need to generate sales tax to help this economic engine turn better for our community.
Accelerate will lease 15,000 square feet in the Herbert K. Abrams Public Health Center and expects to be operating early next year.
Just make sure I got all the ingredients. Coconut flakes, almond meal, apricots, chia seed, sea salt. That's all it is.
After graduating from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, these friends became partners. Empowered by similar goals, they came up with a plan to start a business that will help people transition to a healthier diet and lifestyle.
Urban Fresh is a business that my partners and I are opening in the heart of downtown for plant-based to-go lunch options.
Will be about getting the best possible products, fresh produce and salads, sandwiches, fresh juices, smoothies, offering some great lunch items for the downtown.
Well, our business is really about health food and health education. All three of us are certified health coaches, and so we're actually a very unique team. On the calendar, the issue we have is I need to start putting together the marketing materials for the two events that we have. The one
Urban Fresh will not only provide healthy lunches and catering service, all three partners are focused on providing health and nutrition education.
It was really well received, and what they really liked about it was the basics, and that it built on, every class built on the previous class.
The partners are already conducting cooking classes and events, but once the downtown shop is open, they'll offer health presentations, group and individual coaching, and provide community outreach programs in both English and Spanish.
Hey girls, we're married, it's official.
It's official, we're in love. Here we go. Bringing people in who are already interested in health to some degree because they're coming in to buy healthy options for lunch. And so we're hoping to capture a segment, a percentage of our customers who are coming in and turning them into education clients.
Everything is coming together for these entrepreneurs, including the location.
My heart has always been downtown. I developed 8 businesses downtown. And so I have a lot of experience with downtown. So I really love being downtown. I love the people. I love just the environment downtown.
On this day, the City of Tucson grants Urban Fresh a business license and welcomes them to a thriving downtown community.
All right, your receipt is your temporary license until your permanent one comes in the mail.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. We're in business.
We're in business.
Thank you.
Okay, partner.
That's right, partners.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.
Urban Fresh is scheduled to open this December, and from the drawing board to the grand opening, Tucson 12 will be there to follow the entire process. And speaking of grand openings, the Reed Park Zoo has recently unveiled its newest exhibit, Expedition Tanzania. And if you haven't had a chance to visit it yourself, here's your opportunity to check out this sneak peek of the latest edition of Zoo News.
The new African elephants will be here in less than a week, but there's still a lot of stuff we need to get done. Gotta fill her up.
There you go, I'm making my mark. There you go, I'm a permanent part of that exhibit until an elephant gets here.
Well, it looks like we've got company.
There he is, Gigantor. You know, boy, you stay right there. All 10,800 pounds, a bull.
Mabu and female Langili are the first of 5 elephants to arrive. They traveled with their keepers, who will stay for a while to help with their transition.
Come on, Mabu. Yeah, the boy. All right. You are free to go. Yeah, the boy. What's up, boo-boo? Look at this place. It's huge. Well, that didn't help. It's okay, Langile. It's all right. They kind of had a good old time until that airplane buzzed real low. And so that noise kind of got to them, and they quickly ran back to safety, which is their barn right now.
You can catch all the action behind the creation of Expedition Tanzania on Zoo News, Wednesday and Friday nights at 6:30, right here on Tucson 12. Monsoon weather wasn't enough to stop photographer Martha Cantrell as she went out to shoot this next story, where she found out everything you want to know about the condition of the streets in Tucson.
With roads worth billions and yearly road maintenance costing millions, when it comes to fixing Tucson's roads, where do you start?
What you're seeing here is just a stripped down van with a whole bunch of computer and technology attached to it.
Virgil Robinette knows this vehicle, called an Aran, inside and out.
As you can see up here, we've got a bunch of GPS antennas. This helps us get real-time GPS data.
The Aran is an automated road analyzer. With 15 sensors, it collects precise data to rate the condition of the city's streets.
Part of pavement management is kind of understanding the magnitude of what condition your streets are at, and also when are the optimal times to do pavement preservation or maintenance. Inside the van, you'll notice 2 cameras. One's for getting driver's view imagery, and one's getting right-of-way imagery. These are basically our computers. So this van was purchased in 1998. Most of the technology is that old, and it's still working.
After a quick walk around, it was time to go for a spin.
Water is probably the enemy to roads. And once water gets into cracks, your roads start falling apart really fast. So within the last 2 months, there's been a lot of deterioration in the streets. You've seen a lot of potholes. And once we get to our route, I'll hit start. The data will start collecting. I'll use this keyboard, which we call the rater keyboard, to rate each section of road as we see it. So we're collecting Park Avenue We're going to start at Fair Street and we're going to end at 22nd Street. So as we're driving, we're looking at the different cracks in the road.
Data is collected and then used to rate the roads based on the quantity and severity of the cracks. New roads in excellent condition are given a high rating. As a road deteriorates, the rating drops. Roads with many potholes and chunks of missing pavement get a low rating.
I'm going to rate this a 5. A 5 to our standards is fair. I'll go to the image computer so you can kind of see what we're seeing. This is the driver's view image. In the right-of-way imagery, it will be more to the right-of-way. So this is important to see, like bus stops, signs, trees, curb, gutter.
Based on the data he collects, Virgil is well qualified to offer his observation about the city's streets.
We strongly need to invest in a preservation plan to maintain streets and keep them at a good condition, and I think that would reflect on the whole city in general. This is Joe Romo. He's worked with me for about 3 years. He is fully trained on everything I can do, and it's been a pleasure working with him. It's been nice working with you.
Our final story is about out with the old and in with the new, or something about dirt at the TCC. Hey, I didn't write the script. Let's just take a look. Something new is coming to the Tucson Convention Center, and no, it's not a performer. The risers, well past their prime and over 22 years old, are finally being replaced. It took a crew up to 2 days to assemble these old platforms that held the more comfortable and pricier premium seats. Today, workers are busy disassembling the old, taped together, and somewhat rusty risers for the last time. Now, what can they do with an empty arena? How about filling it with dirt? Those clever TCC event planners have squeezed in the BMX Regional Finals, and this crew is busy working to build a competitive track for the weekend event.
Leading towards that last turn, back this way to come, it'll be 8, the Pistol McBride, the class 1, no Joe, they don't miss time for off the tail of turn, Shane, Terry, Christopher, the legendary Jacob, the Jurt Alien.
The races are over, the dirt is out, and the empty arena is now being prepared for its next event. And those attending will enjoy new automated risers and seats. Until then, let's remember that those old risers over the past 22 years gave us some of the best seats in the house. We can all look forward to new electronically controlled risers due to be installed in September. That wraps it up for this edition. For more information about the City of Tucson, be sure to visit tucsonaz.gov. For Tucson 12, I'm Lane Mandel, and I'll see you next time on Tucson City News in Review.